Hey there, boys and girls. So now I'm going to be doing stage 5 of Dark Visions. This one's got a couple Bahamut's. We've got a really, really tanky boy and a not so tanky boy here. The easier version of these two bosses is weak to Holy. You'll see my damage right here. Probably won't eclipse this because what I do when I don't cap damage is I take the same team and I run it a few times to make sure I've got good variance with my finisher. And then once I feel like I've got pretty much as good as it gets, I just leave it alone. So this is just going to be a basic rerun of what I did to get this score. But the damage, like I said, will vary. I'll go over the team fairly quick with this stuff. I'll leave equip links down below, pinned comments. Make sure you check those out if you want to see what I used. Zon's going to be our passive provoke, fully evade tank. He's got 100% dark resist. Duke is here for his dragon killer buff primarily. Laswell is here because he does mirror of equity chaining. He's got good buffs for this. Kadaj is going to be our breaker and one of our chainers for this. Cloud is going to be our finisher. Cloud's awesome. Sid is going to be our other finisher. Sid is very awesome for Dark Visions. Let's give it a go. Trying to make these I just want to kind of give you guys an idea because it's very hard to copy Dark Vision strategies, down to the wire, because like a lot of people have different units and whatnot. I do feel like Laswell is really good for this one. We'll open up with Mirror of Haze and Icicle defense. We'll get Duke ready to jump. Don't jump him yet though. Cloud is going to triple limit. We'll do a Holy Imbue, his attack cooldown, and spin dive. Kadaj will do his double power up. Sid will do his cooldown. That's going to give us Mirage. It's a 2-stack of Mirage, so we're good for turn 1 and turn 2 with that. And then Zon is going to do a survival mirror on Laswell, an elemental mirror on Laswell, and a critical mirror on Cloud to get that attack buff. And we'll send Duke out of here. You'll see some single target attacks go on Zon. There's going to be an AoE attack that we're going to dodge. We're resisting all of the elements that he has in play because of Laswell's buff. It's really, really nice. I didn't realize how good he was for this type of content. Let's go ahead and land Duke. We're going to get Cloud ready to do a triple spin dive. Now, I know he's SR frames and Kadaj is a mirror of equity, but I want to put as much damage as I can onto this boss just to help out my score. So we'll use Laswell's cooldown. We'll do Fatal Bloom. We're going to target Zon because that is an ice attack and you don't want to put 2 elements on this guy. Then we'll Reflector, Elemental Mirror on Cloud, Critical Mirror on Duke, and we'll spread. And send all that off. We'll send Cloud and Kadaj off, and then we'll put Sid in the sky. Alright. Should resist everything right here. We've got the blind immunity from Laswell. It's really nice that he could do that. We're going to go for a kill on this turn. We'll get Zon to... who's he chaining with? Duke. We're going to do Flood Chains. Flood Chain. Laswell is going to do his cooldown and Absolute Mirror of Equity. And Kadaj is going to triple Thunderous Crash. Cloud is going to use his Limit Burst. We'll send all these off all at the same time. When this gets to about 30, we'll go ahead and land Sid. And there's a 100-point chain. Very, very nice. Nice, not too bad. I've had higher damage than that right there, but that's a pretty good amount for me to do with this team. As you can see, like I didn't increase my score, and that's what I was talking about earlier. Okay, this is the harder version. I want to be using ice on this guy. Basically because Rim's got 120% imperil. I want to load up my other team. This is basically the same concept. Zon's doing the passive provoking. He doesn't have the dark resist that he had in the first place. Because I've got blind immunity on everybody for this one. I probably could take that off and maybe get a little bit higher damage. I don't think it really matters. Rim is here for her bolting strike chains and her ice imperils. Duke, again, dragon killer buff. Kadaj, he's going to be our breaker and chainer. Kadaj is wearing an ice weapon. I can't kill this boss on turn 3 like I did the easier version, so this is going to be a turn 4 clear. That means we're going to take a dispel. Laswell doesn't have an ice weapon equipped, so we're going to get him to re-imbue himself when we go for the kill. Sid, again, is our finisher. So the basic difference is we brought Rim instead of Cloud because we need some extra oomph from her in the form of an Imperil. Righty. Alrighty, we'll get Duke ready to jump, but don't send him off quite yet. Make sure you get your buffs out. Oh, I forgot to mention, Rim is on Lakshmi for the Paralyze Resist. Important that you do that. Kadaj is going to throw out his cooldowns. Laswell is going to do his buff and his resist buff. Sid is going to use his cooldown. Go ahead and send Duke off. And then we're going to use a reflector. We're going to critical mirror. Oh, we're going to do an elemental mirror. Oh, God. Let's do an elemental mirror on Kadaj, an elemental mirror on Laswell, and a critical mirror on Laswell. There we go. So many things like to do with Zon, it gets you confused sometimes. Basically the same thing as far as our immunities go. Alright, let's go ahead and bring Duke down. We're going to get Rim to do her Ice Imbue. Then we're going to accelerate and Seraphim Strike. That's just basically going to let Rim give us the 120% Imperil and power her up for next turn. And then with Zon, we're going to Elemental Mirror Rim. We're going to Critical Mirror Duke, and then we're going to spread. And then Kadaj, it's kind of important to do it this way. Use your defense break first, and then the other two abilities. And then Laswell is going to use Fatal Bloom for the mod boost, and then Mirror of Equity, and we're going to get ready to send Sid up in the air, or you can do it first, it don't really matter. Let's send this off. Send Sid out of here. Not bad. The more damage you can put on this guy, like on your turn 2, will help you out on turn 3, and of course on turn 4. I should have mentioned Duke's got the Cactar materia on. I did a really bad job with the gear on this one. Duke's got the Cactar materia on, so he can give us Mirage. You basically need 1 stack of Mirage like every single turn on this guy. Go ahead and fire that off, and we'll do triple bolting strike, flying daggers ++. We'll get Zon to do. I'll use Thief in the Night, and where is it? Paralyzing Darkness, and then with Kadaj, we'll use Thunderous Crash. Lasboy, we use cooldown and a couple Mirror of Equities. Go ahead and send all these guys off. When we get to the 30 points, we'll drop Sid. Beautiful, 10%. We're still immune to all the things that he's going to do here, and then we're going to take a Dispel, which is going to remove our Ice Imbues. That's really important. Not everybody is equipped with an Ice weapon. The people basically who could get their own imbues, I didn't put an Ice weapon on, or just Kadaj, however you want to say it. Alrighty, we'll get Zon ready to triple Bolting Strike. We'll get Rim to triple, get our Ice Imbue. This is just for her, and then a couple Bolting Strikes. Kadaj is going to triple Thunderous Crash again. Laswell is going to be a busy boy. He's going to Ice Imbue, he's going to do Winter's Oblivion, and he's going to do Mirror of Equity. I guess we'll get Odin ready with Sid. He really doesn't have anything to do here. What I want to do is I want to start this Flood Chain. Basically, when the wave comes up around Bahamut's head, I'm going to send everybody else off. We'll start that. All right, we'll send everybody else off. And because the Flood Chain starts hitting, everybody's going to chain into that, and that's going to get you your 100-point chain cap. Oh, that's I got significantly less damage than I was doing, but like I said, it's all in your finisher and whatnot. But anyways, there's my 2 Bahamut kills. Let's see. Nope, not a new score. Anyways, yeah, there's my 2 Bahamut scores. Hope you guys liked the video. Have a good rest of the week. Toodaloo.